Sony E-mount cameras have modes ranging from fully automatic to completely manual. Let's take a look at the modes available on the mode dial. First, there is the iAuto or Intelligent Auto mode, the scene selection modes, anti-motion blur, sweep panorama, 3D panorama, manual exposure, shutter priority, aperture priority, and program auto. Let's learn a little bit more about the basic shooting modes now. The first of these modes is the Intelligent Auto mode, indicated by the green lowercase I and camera icon. This sophisticated mode makes it amazingly simple to capture beautiful images. Intelligent Auto means that the camera will automatically assess the scene and make necessary adjustments to brightness, color, focus, and other settings. What makes this mode truly unique is that when it recognizes the scene recognition icon and guide will appear in the upper left corner of the LCD. The camera will then use settings from that scene selection mode to capture the image. Because of the intuitive way the Intelligent Auto mode functions, you can take professional quality photos regardless of your photography skill level. Also, in this mode, the camera will use face detection to allow fast and easy focusing on the faces in the image. Another basic setting in the camera's shoot mode menu is the scene selection setting. The scene selection modes automatically make adjustments for brightness, color, as well as other settings to take stunning photos in a variety of specialized shooting situations. There is a scene selection mode available for almost any shooting scenario, including portrait, landscape, macro, sports action, sunset, night portrait, night view, and handheld twilight. When you recognize one of these environments, simply choose from the scene selection menu, and the camera will optimize the necessary settings. Let's talk a little about each of these modes. First, there is the portrait mode. This will help you emphasize a subject by blurring the background. It also reproduces soft skin tones. Make sure you focus on the subject's eyes for the best results. The landscape mode captures the entire range of scenery in sharp focus with vivid color. Shooting with your lens set to wide angle will increase the sense of vastness of the scenery. You'll also want to make sure to keep the camera level when you're shooting landscape images. The next mode is the macro mode. This is great for close-ups of small subjects that are physically close to the lens. Use this to capture subjects such as flowers and food in clear, sharp focus. When shooting at distances of less than 9 inches, using a macro lens may be necessary. Next is the sports action mode. This shoots fast motion at higher shutter speeds. If you hold down the shutter button, the camera will continue taking pictures one after another until you release the button. This mode works best with well-lit scenes, as insufficient light will not allow high shutter speeds. The sunset mode allows you to vividly and dramatically capture the warm colors of dusk and dawn. This mode is also great for capturing silhouettes. Shutter speeds may be slow in this mode, so you might consider using a tripod. The night portrait mode is great for capturing images of people in nighttime scenes. In this mode, the flash will fire to expose the subject, and the shutter will remain open for a longer period of time to properly expose the background. Please note that the flash must be attached to the camera for this mode. The night view mode is great for capturing nighttime scenes without losing the dark atmosphere. In this mode, the shutter speed may be slow, and the use of a tripod will help avoid blur due to camera shake. You'll also want to make sure the camera is level when you're photographing landscapes or similar scenes. The last mode in the scene selection mode is the handheld twilight mode. With this mode, you can take pictures at night without using a tripod and still get impressive results. Use this mode for stationary subjects or scenes. The handheld twilight mode takes a burst of shots and then combines the shots to create one image with reduced blur, camera shake, and noise. Keep the camera as still as possible during the continuous shooting. Please note that after the shots are taken, there will be a delay while the camera processes and combines the images. The next mode available in the Shoot Mode menu is Sweep Panorama. The sweep panorama mode makes it easy to create beautiful, large-scale images of scenic vistas. When this mode is used, the camera will take a series of images as you sweep across the scene and then seamlessly stitch the images together to create an impressive panorama image. Like the sweep panorama mode, the Sony E-mount cameras also offer a 3D sweep panorama mode. Again, the camera will take a series of images as you sweep across the scene and seamlessly stitch the images together to create the panorama. Images taken with 3D panorama can be viewed in 3D with a compatible 3D television. When you're using this mode, you'll want to keep the subjects at a distance of between 5 and 30 feet for the best 3D effect. The anti-motion blur mode will allow you to capture amazingly crisp images in low-light situations. This mode can be used for moving subjects. Like the handheld twilight scene mode, the camera will take a series of images at a very high speed and combine them to create one image with crisp, clear details and low noise. However, anti-motion blur is designed to be used with moving subjects. When you use this mode, try to keep the camera steady during continuous shooting. Also on the mode dial, you'll find the camera's P, A, S, and M modes. These are advanced shooting modes that will allow you to make adjustments to get exactly the brightness, color, and focus you're looking for. The P stands for Program Auto, where the camera chooses the settings for you, but you can easily make adjustments to those settings. The A stands for Aperture Priority, where you choose the aperture and the camera chooses the appropriate shutter speed. The S stands for Shutter Priority, where you choose the shutter speed and the camera chooses the appropriate aperture setting. And the M stands for Manual Mode, where you will have full control over all of the camera settings.